Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome to my channel, Autumn and the Mage. This is a general reading for Sagittarius in regards to love. It is general, so it might not resonate with you, but if you were drawn to the video, then perhaps there's something here intended for you. But if the overall message does not resonate, then just, don't try to force it. Take what resonates for you, and leave the rest. All right, Sagittarius, we are starting here with the Wild Unknown Animal Spirit deck. See if we can get an idea of the energy that you're bringing into this connection. What energy is Sagittarius bringing to this connection? Unicorn, that's spirit energy right there. It's like something that's, mystical, magical. I'm going to read from the book for you. But let me take a look at the person connecting with you. Person connecting with Sagittarius, what energy are they bringing to this connection? What's their energy in regards to this connection, please? That was too many cards, so it's good they flipped back. Like, no, dragonfly is what I meant. That's air energy. Dragonfly. So let's take a look at the meanings. We're going to start with you, unicorn, which is spirit energy. It says, reconnecting to higher wisdom or divinity. It's difficult to see, hear, or think of a unicorn without immediately questioning if it's real. Did they ever exist? Perhaps long, long ago? The mind answers maybe, or it could be, or no way. This very contemplation explains our relationship with divinity and encapsulates our wavering belief in the unicorn. We wonder what divinity is. We wonder where our intuition comes from and if we can really trust it. We think about a higher power and our mind hesitates between yes, no, and maybe. Is it male or female? Does it have a name? Is it just a feeling? The unicorn card appears and wakes us up to curiosity about the higher self and the divine. It is a card of questioning, exploring, and contemplating the inexplicable. The mind's eye knows there is something beyond our day-to-day lives, a deeper dimension to our experiences. The mind's eye reaches and reaches and reaches out to grasp something more. You are the unicorn, and you have begun your quest for the answers. Wow, that's some intense energy right there. And how do you apply that to how you're entering into this connection? The energy that you're bringing into this connection is questioning. It's a very seeking to understand, seeking to possibly you think connection is not realistic. And so you're like, can this be real? Maybe it's too good to be true. Maybe something along those lines, because yeah, I feel like that must be what this unicorn energy is. Let's take a look at them and their dragonfly. Master of a light, illusion, and the mind. Oh, wow. Isn't that, you're like wondering if this could be real. And they're like the master of like illusion. And let's read this. The dragonfly is an ancient and ethereal creature that awakens a sense of wonder and awe. The dragonfly is the symbol of the mind, as it is always moving, shifting, shimmering, and changing. When the dragonfly card appears, it's worth considering the quality of your mind and perception. Are they restless or still, dreamlike or crystal clear? The situation at hand may be different than it appears at first glance. The dragonfly reminds us to calm the mind so the light of wisdom can shine through. So no, it's not that they're deceptive in any way. It's that they are also, they are needing to look at this situation. They're not seeing things as clearly as they should or could. There's something here. Their perception of the situation is off. and it needs to be adjusted, is what I'm getting from this dragonfly energy. Wow, this is some deep stuff, Sagittarius. At least it's not heartbreaking. The Aries reading was heartbreaking. I want to cry and go back to bed. Anyway, let's take a look at the tarot now. This is the Light Seers Tarot. And we're going to take a look at how you feel about the person you're connecting with, and then how they feel about you. But can I please get 3 cards? How does Sagittarius feel about the person they are connecting with? How do they feel about this person? Oh, 3 cards. We're going to take them. So, the King of Wands, I mean, this is your energy. This is you right here. This is fire. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but you might be dealing with that sign. But this is really about feeling confident, feeling excited, feeling passionate about this person. You just feel really drawn to them and confident about it, okay? The Sun, I can see now why you're questioning this connection, Sagittarius. This is the happiest card in the deck. It's about laughing with someone and really just enjoying their company. It's just such a good time whenever you're with them. You're just happy to see them again. Your face lights up. They just make you shine. They make you feel like you are glowing. Judgment. This is like seriously 2 of my favorite cards in the deck here. Judgment is acceptance. Feeling acceptance for the situation, letting go of the past completely. The past is in the past. What was. It's about letting go of regrets and letting go of blame and guilt and all of that. It's just letting it all go and releasing yourself from that, so that you can, and when we do that, when we release ourselves from all of these things, we open up so many doors. We are first in this like cylinder with walls all around us, and we just pop ourselves up into this open field where there's just so many options. It's the best card, the Judgment card. Anyway, it's just really feeling acceptance. And this is a reconciliation card, so this might be someone from your past, but that may or may not resonate. Let's take a look at that. How does this person feel about Sagittarius? How does this person connecting with Sagittarius feel about them? How does this person feel about Sagittarius, please? The Hermit, which is Virgo energy. You might be dealing with a Virgo. The Sun is Leo energy. You might be dealing with a Leo. Can I get 2 more cards? How does this person feel about Sagittarius, please? Two more cards, please. How does this person feel about Sagittarius? Okay, 10 of Wands. How does this person feel? How does this person feel about Sagittarius, please? One more card, please. All right. What we get here is the Hermit, which is them thinking a lot about it. They are thinking a lot. They have gone, they've maybe withdrawn, okay, and are thinking about what they want. They're looking in at their inner hopes and dreams, and what is in their heart, and trying to, it's more of a contemplation card. They're trying to figure it out, really, with the Hermit energy there. The Ten of Wands, this is overwhelming kind of feeling. This is really being overwhelmed. Sometimes it can be considered like feeling burdened by. But when we ask how someone feels about us and we get this card, it's definitely not that they don't feel, okay? With the Ten of Wands here, this is feeling so much that it's overwhelming. And sometimes, yes, a burden, but sometimes it's just overwhelming. You know, when you feel overwhelmed and you just can't get out from under it. You know, you can't lift it. You're just you can't even address it because you're just so overwhelmed by it, okay? And I feel like that is what this energy is. And the Seven Cups, this represents confusion. They don't know what to do. They don't know. They're not sure. This person is very unsure. It's interesting, if you're a cross watcher, the dragonfly really indicates that there's more here than what you're seeing. And so you should look at the connection, try to see it in a different light possibly, or try to understand it in a different way, because you're not seeing it the way it is. Let's take a look at we're going to clarify these cards here, Sagittarius. So we're going to start with your King of Wands, which is feeling very passionate. It's about being attracted to someone. I'm using the Prisma Visions Tarot for clarification. Can I please get clarification on the King of Wands? Please clarify the King of Wands for how Sagittarius feels about this person. Please clarify the King of Wands. We get the Two of Wands and the Five of Cups. Wow. And the only thing that I can think, because the Five of Cups represents disappointment, and it represents well, things not working out quite the way that we hoped. And actually what I think this is saying here is that you're trying to plan to move forward with this person. With the Two of Wands, this is you having chosen and trying to plan a way to get to what it is that you have chosen, but not yet taking action. And I think that this is disappointing to you. You want to be able to move forward, but you're unable to. You feel like you've been unable to, and this is making you sad. Perhaps you were given a shot in some way, but you were unable to move forward, and that has caused some disappointment for this in this situation. Can we clarify the Sun for how Sagittarius feels? Please clarify the Sun. For how Sagittarius feels. Four of Swords, which is which is a card about healing and peace, and actually is another card about planning. It can be, anyway. Let's see. I just want to see if anything else comes out to clarify the Sun. Okay, So what we get is the Four of Swords, which is, like I said, it's a healing card, okay, and feeling at peace, but it's also a planning card, planning for the next battle, planning to move forward, not taking action, but thinking about taking action. It's really interesting. You're not really moving towards this person, even though you feel so much towards them. Can I please clarify this Judgment card here? Can you clarify the Judgment for me for how Sagittarius feels? Please clarify Judgment. Okay. We have the Empress card there. The Empress card is basically, as far as feelings go, I would say that you feel that this person is it's already been stated with the King of Wands there that you find them attractive and that you feel passionately towards them. This card here, by the way, is Taurus and sometimes Libra energy, the Empress, but this is also about wanting to create, okay? The Empress card talks about wanting to create and about giving birth to something. She's often pregnant in the card. I can't tell if she's pregnant in this one. She might be, but it's because it's about the Empress represents nurturing something, but also the start of it, right from the start, nurturing it and building it. So it's giving birth to it and then caring for it. And I mean, because it's the Empress, it might have something to do with motherhood, but really this is just, I feel like you are ready to, you want to create with this person. Maybe you want to create a baby with this person. I'm just saying, because the Empress card came up after the Judgment card there, but it's possible this is just saying that you feel that the Empress is our other half. I mean, regardless what zodiac sign you are, I feel like we're all the Emperor, basically. And because the Emperor and the Empress are the divine masculine and feminine, or regardless of gender, I feel like if we're all looking at ourselves as emperors, then the Empress is the ideal life partner. It's our ideal partner, the one that we would pick. And that's what that Empress energy represents. Let's take a look at them with this Hermit. Can you clarify the Hermit for how this person feels about Sagittarius? Oh, look at that. Page of Swords. Okay, so yeah, they're not saying anything. They're keeping to themselves with that Hermit energy. They've withdrawn into themselves, but with the Page of Swords, they're still watching you. The Page of Swords is the private eye of the tarot. They're out there being a little bit sneaky, okay, trying to answer some questions, but they're not asking you. They're just going to watch and see if you're talking to this person or talking to that person, and like, how are you reacting to the people around you, and how are you interacting with the people around you, and then deciding on something based off of that. Okay, let's take a look at this Ten of Wands. Please clarify the Ten of Wands. Please clarify the Ten of Wands. I hate when it does this, where it doesn't drop the cards. It just kind of like flips it out onto my thumb, and I don't feel like that's an actual flip. I'm sorry, just one sec. Sorry about that. Please clarify the Ten of Wands for us. Please clarify the Ten of Wands. The Tower. Oh my goodness. Ace of Swords. King of Wands. Whoa. The Tower and the Ace of Swords, actually. Tower represents sudden change, but the Ace of Swords is like, can sometimes be a sudden realization, okay? And that's what I think this is actually saying. Like, or it might be some truth was shared with them. I don't know, because it certainly doesn't look like you're telling them anything, and they're not really telling you anything. But maybe some information came to light, okay? There's like some really sudden change here, and some information came to light for them about you, because this is your energy here, King of Wands. And they're feeling really overwhelmed by whatever this truth is and whatever this change was. I hope that resonates with you. I imagine you must know what this is, because it's in regards to you. And they're just feeling really overwhelmed by the change and by this information, or by this, sometimes just a sudden understanding, you know, something that they just realized that they didn't know before, and it just clicks, you know. Let's take a look at the Seven of Cups for how they feel about you. Please clarify the Seven of Cups. Please clarify the Seven of Cups. The card that flew out is a card that is not actually in all tarot decks. It's like exclusive to this deck. It's called Illumination, which I think is clarifying that they are trying to understand. With the Seven of Cups here, this is really them being confused. They're just really confused about the situation. They're watching you with this Page of Swords. They don't know what's going on with this illumination. They're trying to figure it out. They're trying to find the answers. Okay, we're going to take a look at some oracle messages here, and then we're going to ask the tarot for advice. This deck here is called Crazy Sexy Love Notes. And I don't find them crazy or sexy, but that is what the deck is called. So I do, however, like them a lot. They're very helpful. Can we get a message for Sagittarius in regards to this connection? They're also very colorful. Can we please get a message for Sagittarius in regards to this connection? Okay, we get breathe deeply. Breathe big, let it all in. Expand your fabulous belly. Who cares if your jeans feel too tight? Oh, just got, it felt like my throat was really dry all of a sudden. Breathe deep. Okay, sorry, I gotta take a drink. Sorry about that. Breathe big, let it all in, expand your fabulous belly. Who cares if your jeans feel too tight? Here's an idea. Buy a roomier pair. Deep, full breaths invigorate you. They release sadness and allow ecstasy to flood in. Pause. Inhale a long, slow, big, delicious breath. Exhale. Remember, whenever the going gets tough, take a deep breath and trust that you are capable of greatness. I'm not really sure how that resonates in this particular reading, but hopefully it means something to you. We're going to draw now from the Lover's Oracle. Can we get a message here for Sagittarius in regards to this connection? message for Sagittarius, please. Let's take a look at what came out. We have this card here, which says, don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do, for it is only in being true to yourself that you can be true to others. Again, I'm not really sure how that resonates, but hopefully it does. This one, which says power. You instinctively know what is right for you, and you have the power to say no or walk away at any time. And perhaps one or some of those messages were intended for cross watchers who are watching, but also it's possible that you feel like you resonate more with this side of the table. That's possible. Let's get some advice for you real quick from the tarot. Can I please get 3 cards for Sagittarius? Suggested advice or suggested actions, please. For Sagittarius. Excuse me. Advice or actions for Sagittarius, please. Suggested advice or suggested actions for Sagittarius. One more, please. One more card. Advice or suggested actions. Okay. We get the Wheel of Fortune, which is actually a reminder that the wheel continues moving, you know. Sometimes it's up, sometimes it's down. Things just it's all moving in cycles. And this is actually just a reminder that, that you just need to write it out. It feels like, based off of the messages here, like you're struggling. It feels that way, but I didn't really see that a ton in what, I mean, you're disappointed with how things are not moving quick enough, but yeah, I don't feel like you seem to be struggling, but the Wheel of Fortune is just a reminder that things are going to keep moving, you know, things are going to change, and it's okay. Just ride out the waves and everything's going to be fine. The Queen of Cups is telling you to have an open heart and compassion for this situation. Okay. It's asking you to be compassionate and to keep your heart open and nurture this person and this connection. Okay. And with the Justice card, this is about being fair, being truthful, being honest, and being fair. Just make sure that you're being fair to yourself as well as this other person. Make sure that you're keeping everything balanced and equal. All right. That is a Libra card, by the way. You might be dealing with a Libra. But that is all that I have for you, Sagittarius. I hope that this reading resonated. I hope that it brought you some kind of clarity in regards to the situation. If it did, I'd love to hear about it. You could like the video because that tells me it resonated, which helps. Also, you could post a comment or you could shoot me an email. My email address is listed in the description box of this video. So do please feel free to email me if you'd like a private conversation. But thank you so much, truly, for watching this video. I really do appreciate it. I hope that you're remembering to move forward with positive thoughts and positive words. and hope, because we draw in what we think and what we believe. And I really want you to draw in the positive things. So please remember to be positive. And I wish you luck in everything that you're working on. I hope I see you back here again sometime soon, Sagittarius. Have a great day, or night, or morning, or whatever, whenever you see this. Bye.